Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we're playing more of Fallout 76. We're continuing our bow, crossbow and pistol run. We did get to level 15 at the end of the last episode, and we did all the level ups. Also, the bow we're currently using is only a level 10, so we should have access to another bow now, so I'm going to start off the episode by doing that. Now, unfortunately, most of the legendary weapons we've got are either level 5 or level 10, so again, they're not going to be the best for us at the moment. But yeah, goes up an extra 5 in damage, gives us a bit more condition bar on it. So yeah, we'll upgrade that. Unfortunately, with the bows, we can't do anything about upgrading them, except for, I think there was one item I could put iron sights on it, which makes it a tactical. And that's all I can do to it. Just a reminder to people, if you read the description below, we have got conditions, so we won't be using atomic shop items. We're not going to be allowed to use the Fallout First scrap box or any Fallout First equipment like the survival tent. We're also playing on a private server. But again, if you do play on a public server, you'll just have more help than I'm getting here. Currently in the game, the bows and the pistols are the weakest weapons in the game. Pistols are going to be changed in the next update, which I think is probably just over a month away now. Probably March, end of March, beginning of April is the next update that's coming in. So what are we going to do today? We're going to go back up and we're going to do the Hudson's research and get that completed. I also want to make a quick trip to here, because now we're level 15, we actually can get access to the crossbow. And there is a crossbow spawn location just north of me. Now, I think the crossbow is going to be better than the standard bow, but it wouldn't be as good as the compound bow. And I do like the crossbow. Now, I can hear that little noise in there, like a beeping sound. That means there's a scorched officer close to us. And the place we want is, I think it's up here. The burning mines. We do have to come here pretty soon for the quest. And all I want to do is go on the outside. Yeah, that's the building I'm after. Now, from what I remember, there's a guaranteed spawn in here of a crossbow. Belching Betty, that was the one I was after. Now, we're not going to interact with him because we will do part of the story mission. We could unlock down. Looking where this crossbow, it's normally in here.
May result in examination postponement.
Well, that's annoying. It's supposed to be in here, the crossbow. Well, 3 stim pack, we'll take that.
Equipment cannot be issued.
I might have to just reload the game, because it is supposed to be maybe it's a random chance. So while I'm here, let's just open this up. Because we have used a lot of crafting materials in repairing items. I repaired the gun as well. So to start off, we're going to go to AVR Medical, and because we've already visited it, I can just warp there. It's only just down the road, but it will just save a little bit of time. This zone is going to be full of scorched. Now, if we're in sneak, we should be able to get a few of these killed with our bow without them spotting us. I forgot how bad the drop-off was. Starlight Creepers, that's very nice. If we ever get the Berry Mantats recipe, you can use it with those. There's 2 there, there's 1 up here. See if I can get him while he's moving. The bow is really Not great without beam VATs. It has such a good drop off. It's hard to pinpoint it unless I'm standing still. If I need to, I'll just use the pistol at the moment. I do like the crossbow, so I do want to get that. He's standing still, so I've got a chance. Just above his head. And there's one more about somewhere. Okay, there's normally 3 here. We'll go inside. We might have to switch to the pistol. Well, again, the good thing with the bow is it is silenced. It runs the same as having a suppressor on your pistol. Somebody close because... There he is. Not moving. Go back into sneak. The place we need to get into in here is in the basement. I'll just use VATs on these, it's just going to be easier. And we're already at level 16. We'll do the level up after we've left here because we are in danger at the moment. The problem is there's so many doors, I don't know which way I'm going to be coming from. We will have to keep our light on because otherwise you won't be able to see a thing. So again, we're probably not going to get the best bonuses out of our sneak. I do need to get rid of some of those missions because he's going to be sending us to the wrong direction. And that's where I thought I was going. Down the bottom there. You back off, the melee ones are fairly easy to deal with. I think I'm stuck on something. Two arrows and most of them are dropping 3 or more when it comes back, so I'm always going to be gaining a good supply of arrows like this. I can hear somebody how he's over this side. I think he went into hiding. And as you see, the level of everybody I'm facing now is now match my level. Just pick up that because I can turn it into fertilizer, Rad-X. Alarm clock is going to be nuclear material. Surgical trays, aluminium. Just looking to make sure there's no notes and stuff in here. It does have microscope, are very good for fibre optics. And there is some benches down at the very bottom which will allow you to break all this stuff down where we're heading to. Yeah, no law in there. And that's going away from where I need. So let's go over here. We did take a little bit of damage, and we have got quite a few stim packs, so it's no good skimping on it. And there, the dreaded noise of you are overweight. Let's just have a look, because I think my food and water's not up to date. And that should give us a little bit more room. Not much. There's normally some on the top and some on the bottom. You can just drop down this hole. Just don't want to take damage. I just need to drop on the fusion here. And then we're good. It's a bit radioactive down here. Making sure nobody's followed us down. He's got the crown monster on it. I thought there was some rad roaches up here. Try and take them out first. Before I drop down, there is some loot around here. And I saw this over here. Let's see if we can get through it. It's saying it needs to be with a terminal, and I've got the skill to do it. So I'll bring you back until I've got through it. Okay, that was a tough lock to get through. It took me multiple attempts to get in. Let's open the door. And let's see what hard-on loot we can get. Okay, adhesive there, some plastic. Fragmentation grenade, something to sell. Giddy up putting cup are really good for loot. That's just steel. Some more steel and plastic. The buttons to open the door over there. A sledgehammer is a weapon if you're not doing a Pacific run like I am. Paintbrush is wood. Combination wrench. Some more oil there. That's an empty one. I was hoping it would be a full one. Unfortunately, not great on the loot in here, but we got the experience for opening it at least. So the place we've got to go now is drop off that edge we was at a second ago. Okay, let's go into sneak because I know there is more close. There must be up on the top there. And again, absolutely fantastic place if you need fibre optics. There's another 3. We've already picked 2 up upstairs. We'll scrap in a second. There's normally some more over on this shelf. Blood pack. Yep, we'll collect all that. Desk fan up there. That's more screws. We'll get to the terminal in a second. Clipboard is going to be springs. Some oil there. What's this? Bone cutter. I think that's plastic and stuff. That's going to be plastic. Ceramic. So yeah. Good amount of loot in here. I'm happy with everything we've got. Let's break it all down. And we can also break... Oh, actually, I forgot to change bow. I'm still using the old bow as well. We would have been able to do more damage. We've got 5 extra damage on our bow now, and I can break the old one. But unfortunately, as you see there, it tells us we can't get any mods. The mods for this, unfortunately. From reputation, unfortunately. Okay, what else don't I need? I've got 2 pistols, them both level 10. If it was a level 15 version, A lot of weapons you will get like level 10 and then the next level won't be till level 20. And I just want to have a look at that pipe. So it's a 308 for 25. I don't think I'm going to use that. Just checking it against my other weapons. It's actually more damage than everything else I've got. But it might be a good idea to just keep that one as my backup gun. Unfortunately, it is a one-shot reload. And unfortunately, we did get some legendaries at the end of the last episode. We spent whatever script we'd picked up in the episode. But for anybody that didn't see it, we got a mutated, which is 10 extra damage resist. Unfortunately, we haven't got a mutation, so that's no use to us, the legendary on there. The bolstering is only good if you're low health. We're currently high health, so we're getting nothing out of that. And the other one I got was regen with a little bit of heal rate, so none of those legendaries are really doing anything much for us. So let's read the terminal. AVR Medical Laboratory Terminal. Inoculation Project Overview. Purpose: produce a vaccine against the mutagenic effect known as the Scorch Plague. Method: extract blood samples from the candidate creatures observed to be more resistant to the Scorch mutagenic effect. Use blood sample analysis to create synthetic antibodies. Candidate creature: feral ghoul. Addendum: project stalled until replacement type T fuse can be acquired. Request filled. We respond to Quartermaster to obtain replacement. So at the top now, it's give us a new mission. We've got to collect a T-type fuse, and we've got to collect blood from a feral ghoul. And this is Claire Hudson, who was running this down here. That's the one who gave us the tip to get here. And we want to go with the first one. Unfortunately, this game has an habit of sometimes having the earliest one at the bottom, sometimes having the earliest at the top. You always got to pay attention to your date. So July 6, 2096. Okay, here we go. One brave doctor taking on the mystery of the Scorched. How heroic. Truth is, I'm alone. I'm more than a little terrified, and I'm sceptical this old crazy idea will even work. I think the fundamentals are sound enough, but once I start analysing the Scorched DNA, who knows what I'll find, or whether I'll even understand it. But I have to try. If I don't, all the people I care about are good as dead. And if the Scorch start to spread, I don't even want to think about it. At least I can be grateful we found this lab. It has everything I need, providing I can get all the equipment working. Hey, I even got a terminal reprogrammed, and that's a pretty good start. Speaking of which, I'd better start writing that analysis program. No time to... There's that scratching noise again. I thought we cleared this place out, but I swear there's something moving around in the upper levels. Guess I'd better work fast. August the 1st, 2096. Making good progress overall, at least with the preparation. Got the analysis program finished, and then after no small amount of yelling and cursing and kicking things, I finally got the terminal and the symptomatic talking to each other. Well, that's the mischaracterizations. It would be more correct to say I got the terminal to scream orders at the symptomatic, and I got the symptomatic to obey them. Now I get to pour over hundreds of first-hand accounts, personal observations, and any other information we've gathered related to how the Scorch Plague has been affecting the local wildlife. If I'm lucky, a tenth of it might be useful. So now we come to it, the crux of my theory. If I can identify the creatures that seem least affected by the Scorch Plague, then maybe, just maybe, I can figure out why. Then with luck, synthetic antibodies might not be far behind. August the 12th, 2096. Short entry today. Why? Because I really only did one thing, and it wasn't research. No, my day was spent hiding from a pack of Scorched that invaded the hospital this morning. Most of them stayed up on the ground floor, but a few wandered down here. It's a good thing I heard them, because I barely had time to hole up in the closet when they started searching around in the lab. It occurs to me that we know almost nothing about the Scorched. What motivates them? Do they eat? Why are they hostile towards everything? That isn't one of them. Eventually the Scorched moved on, And by eventually, I mean 9 hours later. I never want to set foot in that storage closet again. September the 2nd, 2096. Thank God for automation. I'm a one woman doing the work of a small research team. If not for the computers and machinery here, this project wouldn't even have a chance. Speaking of the project, the creatures that show the most resilience to the Scourge Plague are the feral ghouls. If I can get a blood sample from one, it'll be a simple matter of load it into the centrifuge and run the analysis program. With the resulting data, synthesizing antibodies should be a pretty straightforward process. Add the synthetic antibodies to a suspension fluid, and presto, instant scorched vaccine. Then it's just a matter of waiting on that phone call about my Nobel Prize for medicine. That's the good news. The bad news is the old symptomatic machine. I powered it on and the damn thing blew a fuse right away. Jeff thinks it might be some T-type fuse at the old train yard nearby. Hopefully he can send somebody to check it soon. We Maria tell it. Those boys in the Firebreathers unit are itching to take the fight to the Scorched, and they're counting on my inoculation to protect them. October the 2096. Damn it all. So close and yet I'm stuck. Jeff's been out on foraging missions pretty much round the clock, and I can't get in touch with him to request him with the blood sample or the replacement fuse. The Firebreathers are almost ready for the big operation, and I've got nothing to give them. If they take on the Scorch without being inoculated first, I fear what might happen. I have to confront the possibility that I might never get a chance to finish this work, but maybe someone else can. These journal entries should serve as a guide. I'm thinking I can ring up the symptomatic to play a message to anybody that's able to administer the inoculation once it's done. That way, if the worst happens, I can at least leave some kind of signpost to help others benefit from what we've learnt, to help them survive, if maybe I don't. And the last entry was November the 7th, 2096. We're too late, I failed. Was on the radio with Maria just now. She's never seen so many scorch bees. He says the sky above the airport dark with them. They're not attacking, not yet, waiting for the scorched foot soldiers to arrive maybe. Clever people. And of course, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel on ammo and stims, so this couldn't come at a worse time. So what the hell do I do now? Down here alone, I might eventually be able to finish the vaccine. I can't help with the Firebreathers anymore, but maybe someday the vaccine will save lives, assuming anybody's left. If I can make it back to the airport, I could save lives today, or maybe tomorrow, or whenever the battle comes. And it will come. I can stay here. I might be suicide trying to make the trip on my own, but I can't turn my back on everyone I care about. Not when they need me the most. Not when I'm the one who failed to play her part in the plan to stop the Scorched before it came to this. If anybody finds this, then get the blood sample, load it into the centrifuge, and run the DNA analysis program. The rest is pretty automatic. Good luck to us both. And we can't do the so we've got to go and find a blood sample, and we've got to go and find the T fuse, which it tells us in the train yard, which we did find in the last episode, which was, oh actually I don't think we got the location on the map. So let's zone out here. We know where it is. It's just over the bridge up on the top. Now there is going to be Scorch still here, and we will come across some more. We have got a good pistol. I think I might just use this for the moment against these Scorched. I think we've got to go up another set of stairs. Now immediately above most, that should be clear because we've already cleared it before we drop down. And this should take me outside if I remember. Yep. And there's the train yard there. But we'll do the train yard first. Now, this one is going to be full of Liberator robots. Now, we did have the... Actually, let's remember to go back into that team. You can randomly sometimes find crossbows on enemies, so that's what I'm hoping for. Liberator all the way over there, but I can't reach it with this, and I'm pretty certain the bow I've got no chance. You'll turn my light off. Yeah, let's get that off so I've got at least a little chance. Because these can be extremely annoying to fight. No, he's gone. Another one in here. And another one's come and decided to join them. Let's just go to my pistol and see how good that is against these. I don't have the accuracy like the other. But a couple of hits, I think I can take it out. Yep, that's fine. That will do for the moment. We'll use this. Can hear more around. I think them just down the stairs here. Okay, more nuclear material there. That's good for the sites. What's in the tub up there? Very mentats. Very nice. Gives us a bonus to experience. And actually, I am going to use those now. Because what it will do is highlight where the enemies are. I will need some water after that, though. So you have like a pink outline round enemies. Actually, I'm going to come back later to do the terminals. Let's deal with the enemies while I've got them drugs still on. And we'll do the notes and stuff later as well. Want to find where these enemies are first and find these fuses and stuff. I think it was this side, if I remember right, the fuse. I can hear somebody shooting at me. I can't see exactly where they are. So they're in the room over the back there. And that's sort of where them giving me the idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to get there. Ah, some stairs up on the top there. Comes down into that room. Or I can get up from that side there. So let's get this way because we can see these are boss chests. They have a bit more better looting than most. Nice when we get that pushback on them. Fusion cells, not bad. Let's just quickly just do a scrap. Now we have picked up a tattered dress from somewhere. That starts a very good quest line I like doing. And there is a reward of a 44 legendary from that as well. How can I miss him? I'm standing in front of him. two of them in here now. Okay, let's get out before we get trapped. Yeah, the jump around a lot, these do. Annoying. Where's he gone? Must have gone over into this room. No, that's the boss monster type person. The crown monsters, I think they're called in this game. And there's the T-type fuse. So we've already got the fuse. We just need to find some ghouls now. I am going to drink the whiskey because it gives me 2 strength, which will give me 10 capacity to carry stuff. Don't need the steelworker's helmet. 10 meters I'll get because I can break them for plans. What have you got nice in here? Crispy squirrel bits, I'll take that. Mutt chops, I'll take that because I'm completing meals. Thing with meat, vodka, useful. Tin is going to give me aluminium, so I'll take that. And more whiskey there. More whiskey. But yeah, the tattered dress is a starting item, but I need to find the body to come off, so there's a body somewhere in here. Automated train. The automated train scares the daylight out of me. What happened if one of the sensors blows and she decides not to stop? Human engineer, you can at least yell at. Raise an alarm. A machine, it follows programming. That's it. Situation goes off script. It stays off script. Mama Dalshes. What's all with all these extra shipments to Mama Dalshes? Isn't that a food processing plant? Thought the priority was moving military cargo. And that is somewhere I will go and explore as well. I'll take that because it's just got copper in there. And let's just take... I'm just looking around to see if I can find that dead body where that tattered dress would have come from. And I want to open that chest in the centre I already talked about before. Okay, rounds I don't need. Raider's right leg. I have got the radios off and I'm turning them off just in case they do kick in. We've got this. That's some oil. Where there was some in here as well. Ah, there's a weapons workbench. Beans are the workbench right here. Let's just take everything and then we'll break it all down. Full wrench, that's going to be a spring in there if I remember right. We're still okay on bobby pins. It's got to be somewhere down here. Okay, that's just a way out, so I don't need to do that. Weapons, what did we pick up? That's still level 1, so that's... Okay, we've got a recon scope out of it. It's not something I use. We can't use that. We can't use that. And what armor did we get? We got a Raiders level 5, so that's no use to us. Let's break it down. I won't break the tattered dress down yet, just in case I find out the NPC come off. I do know where there's some guaranteed spawns that. Okay, that door's barred, so let's cut the bar off. Okay, that's taking me outside. And that's the bridge we was at the last episode. There is normally some ghouls down this way, I think it is. Yeah, that's where it's telling us to go anyway. And I think that's the lady it came off. Ah, there it is. The quest has popped up now. Damaged holotape.
Multiple gangs are on the move. We must know. The order cannot... Riverside Manor is back. The raiders are closing in.
Okay, so it's telling us to go to Riverside Man. And we'll take the Warm Veil as well. So we'll just show you where that is on the quest. It's actually not that far from us. That's my goal. I think it's... Here it is. Riverside Manor. So again, it's only just round the corner. It is a very fun series of quests. It's probably one of my favourites in the game. So let's go and get this ghoul, which is... Again, we have to be careful because that cryptid's down here. And I've already heard him.
This is a level 2 nuclear alert. Repeat, this is a level 2 nuclear alert.
Let's just check these because sometimes these can have chests in them.
Has suffered a critical failure. Hazmat teams are en route.
Okay, nothing in this one.
And await further instructions.
Okay, I won't be doing that event, but it is a good way to get a better generator for the camp. Now, I know the ghouls are normally down the bottom, but I'm just trying to figure out to get down there without killing myself. Might be a way further on. Let's just turn the type... Oh, actually, no, it's going to turn both off. Oh, actually, I'm quite a way away from where it's telling me the ghouls are. Oh, the scorched over there, not ghouls. Oh, that was the mole rats. I think that's the next part of the quest. There's definitely some ghouls up in the town. I'm pretty certain any ghouls can work. It doesn't have to be a certain type. There's dogs up in that way, which is the junkyard. Hopefully any ghouls work. If it does, then I know there's definitely some just over the other side of this on the top, because we fought them the last time. Oh, another starlight creepers. I forgot that one was even there. Now I'm outside, I'm just going to turn my light off just so I get a chance to do stealth kills. That's scorched. Oh, it's raiders today over here. Normally there's ghouls up on there. See if I can get a shot at him. No, he's behind the car now. Fortunately with the bows, you do really need a stationary target, as you've seen. He doesn't know where I am. I think he ran the wrong way. Okay, we've got a nice good kill. And again, it's better if you can do the sneak attacks because you're getting 2 times the damage. Okay, some more free caps. I'm not going to say no. There is definitely ghouls somewhere over this end. It's absolutely full, this town is with them. I'm getting detection on the hidden meter, so there is some close-ish to where I am. But I know there's definitely some up this way. This town is very expansive. There's a lot of... There is super mutants around here as well, so I've just got to be careful I don't run into that. Well, there's one there. Oh, there's the ghoul. I want him to come down. I don't want to fight him up there. Okay, we've just got the location for Charleston, so that's give us a load of experience. And I can hear the ghouls fighting the super mutants, so there is some around here. Hopefully he has the blood sample I need. Let the blood leaves. Yep, collect blood sample. I did say there was more around here. Looks like they found me now. And we need to go back. Let's just get my direction. Yeah, over that way we need to get to the big blue building. We did clear the scorched outside, so it should be fairly safe run over. And because we are playing on a private server, we haven't got to worry about other people going into the zone and respawning the enemies. Don't think this is the entrance we went... No, this isn't the entrance we went in last time. Ah. Go in the same entrance because we know we cleared the enemies out from that side. Oh, some more caps there. And if you do events and stuff like that, you do get a good amount of caps from rewards. And daily quests are really good. Oh no, apparently they've all respawned. The shooters I'm not so worried about. It's the melees when they run at you. And in that case, let's put my 44 back on. Because that has 6 shots, and if somebody runs to me, it's going to be better taking them out than a single shot weapon. I mean, just going to go down the same way as last time. While we're at it, we'll go and check for a pie. Not today. We just got to find that one to drop on here. Just stops the fall damage. Are the ones down here going to be respawned? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's install the fuse first. And let's just break the items down before we do the quest. And it says to analyse the bloods. Oh, actually, we've got to load it into the centrifuge first, which is this here. Now let's go and analyse it. Now it's telling us to use the symptomatic.
You must have completed my work and inoculated yourself. The next step is to find out if our elite anti-scorched unit, the Firebreathers, are still alive. You can find them at the Charleston Fire Department. The Firebreathers need to know the vaccine is ready. If they didn't make it, then you're going to need their weapons to stay alive.
Okay, it was a bit low, so I didn't want to talk over it. So that's where we was heading to now. Now, we did go here in the last episode, which is there, the fire. We've already got the quest to join the Firebreathers. And that's where it's telling us to go to now. Now, we did pick up a lifesaver's left arm, so we can switch out our painted. It is a level 10. If we die, there's a chance it will revive us. Now, again, I'd still count that as a death, not as... Again, we're doing permadeath. Well, as best as we can when doing permadeath. Okay, so I think I'm just going to warp straight there. When you're talking about the bow, I know there's a guaranteed of the crossbow up here. We haven't been up there yet, but we have gone fairly close to it. That event's a bit risky to do, but we can just go from here north. And I can guarantee to get both the plan and the bow from this area here. There is some dangerous things to avoid, but it might be something worth doing in the next episode, that one. So let's go over to the fire station. We have already picked up the Overseer's tape here. And this is the entrance we went in last time. Now we can do some cooking here. We might as well, because we've got a lot of meat on us. It's going to go off otherwise. I'm happy I've cooked everything there. It gives us a little bit of experience. Now, talking about experience, we did get a level up, didn't we? We're probably close to the next one. Yeah, we're nearly at the next one. So let's get that level up done for level 16. Where are we going? I think we've got to keep going perception. Because all our perks, what are going to make that bow good, are all in perception. I mean, strength would be nice for some more carry capacity. And there is a perk in there, isn't there, for the carry weight. So I think I might go strength. Okay, so what can we collect? Okay, I'm getting cap collector. So in that case, let's just come out that menu. And cap collector will help us to start getting caps on a regular basis. Every chest has a chance for caps to be in there, and some of it is a good amount, so yeah, I'm definitely getting that. And we're leveling up soon anyway, so we'll go into something else. I do want to get one more in luck to get good result up to 3. Free ball water in there, we'll take it. I know the scrap bench is in here, so I am going to just strip mine this place. We will get to a point soon where we won't have to take every single item, we'll just take the really good stuff. The nuclear material, screws, springs. Okay, so we'll just head to where it's telling us. It's telling us to go through here to join the Firebreathers. I think at one point there was a lot of enemies in here. Let's go and talk to this person, Tiffany.
Hey, you. Are you here to become a Firebreather too?
Okay, let's try talking to Tiffany again. The volume's a bit low. I was trying to see if I could raise it up, but I
Are you here
can't.
to become a Firebreather too?
I sure am.
Wow! That's awesome! Whew. Maybe we can study together. That knowledge exam sure is hard.
Who are you?
Wow! You want to get to know me? My name is Tiffany, and I'm trying to become the greatest fire breather that Appalachia has ever seen. It is my sworn duty in life to try and stop the Scorched invasion from taking over the world, or at least Appalachia.
What's a Firebreather?
Oh boy, am I glad you asked. I love talking about the fire breathers. They're only the most elite team of responders out there, dedicated to saving Appalachia from the dreaded Scorched.
Where are the Firebreathers now?
They all gave their lives fighting against the Scorched, bless their souls. If only they had access to the vaccine that we do now. The best way to pay respects is to continue their mission and keep fighting those Scorched.
I have another question.
Whatever you need to know, I'll try my best to answer.
How long have you been trying to become a firefighter?
Well, I absolutely crushed the fitness exam. I guess it's easy to move quickly when you're running for your life. However, I've been having a really tough time with the knowledge exam. The questions on there are really hard. If only there was some sort of study guide.
Might be on the table right in front of you to my right. Now you can use intelligence. Have you tried taking mentats? Yeah, we'll use the mentats because that is a drug in Fallout Universe to make people more intelligent. Have you tried using mentats?
Kims? How dare you suggest something of the sort? Unless... No. Kims are bad.
Where do I go to take the fitness exam?
Oh, I'm so excited that you're interested in becoming a fire breather. It's not too far away, just over at the Charleston Herald building. You just press a button and boom, you're off to the races. I bet you will do great. Good luck trying to beat my time, though.
You know, I'm super smart. I could give you the answers.
Oh, that's very kind of you to offer, but really, I can't accept. Cheating is wrong and will do me no good. I don't want to be out on the field taking on the Scorched without proper knowledge. The best way for me to be prepared is to do it all on my own. Any day now, though, you'll be calling me Tiffany the Fire Breather Brantley. Oh, you should take this, though. It won't be doing me any good while I'm stuck in here studying.
Okay, we do use that weapon, so it is good. I have to go.
No worries, friend. Let me know if you need anything else. Seriously. Anything at all.
So yeah, on the table here, asphyxiation and you. It just basically helps you with the test. Safety guide courtesy of the working protection team of Garan Mining Company. Do you like to breathe? Of course, we all do. But the hazards of the modern mine can get the best of us. This short pamphlet will walk you through the various situations you may find yourself in during the time in the mine, dealing with fire, Found yourself in a smoky space with no breathing apparatus? Don't despair. Grab the nearest rag or cloth, dunk it in some water and cover your mouth. Then stay low. And again, it goes on and on, dealing with water. Just like Loopy Uncle Larry at the family barbecue, whenever water makes an appearance inside the mine, things can get out of control fast. If you find water is improperly draining during extraction, or water seems to be coming from places it shouldn't, it is your responsibility to report it to your supervisor immediately. Dealing with gas. Knock knock, who's there? A mysterious gas from inside the mine. Mysterious gas from, oh no, you're dead. Mine gases are no joke. If you or your monoxide detector smell something fishy while working underground, get out immediately. Immediate evacuation of the space should be your only response. So again, you do find a couple of these around and they do give you answers to the test. If I remember right, the test wasn't that difficult. Now I'm going to fail it, aren't I? It's been so long since I've done this. So knowledge exam. The system will walk you through. So initiate the knowledge exam. And it's 7 questions. The tunnel you're traversing has begun filling up with a strange gas and you're without your breathing apparatus. What do? Lighting a match while there's gas there. It wouldn't give you a very good life expectancy. Get above the gas and wait, or evacuate. Well, it already told us if there was gas in a mine, get out. While traversing a smoke-filled building, your breathing apparatus has failed. Which of the following will serve as the best replacement? And again, water-soaked rag. It did mention about rags. One of your fellow firefighters has been burned. The area is painful to the touch, but no blisters are forming. You've applied a cool compression. What's the next thing you should do? Again, putting dirt on the wound is no good. Gently bind the burn with clean bandages. While exploring a collapsed mine, your team leader flashes their safety light quickly 3 times. What does this mean? Well, we haven't found that note. Treat immediately. One of your squad mates has caught a case of sludge lung. Which of the following sets of ingredients, when cooked together, can be used as a cure? If I remember right, it's the third one, because I have cooked this one. I'm pretty certain it's the third one. You've stumbled upon the band of scorched diseased people brandishing clubs. Which of the following is the only acceptable method of engaging with them? Charging, disable them with police batons. Doesn't sound very good. Fall back and engage from a distance with firearms. Again, we saw that when we went to the airport. It said if you can get a distance from these and fight, then that's what you should do. So, yep, we're going with option 2. And we're on the 7th one. You've captured a scorch-infected man who you recognise as a childhood friend. What do? Again, if them scorch, we've already seen this with Crane. There's no convincing them. The third one is probably going to be the right option. Process answers. View results. And I did get it. And it tells us complete the physical exam. So the physical exam, please report to the assigned physical exam. Now, this one can be quite dangerous if you don't clear the area first. We don't have much AP. Now, I will take these because this is going to be a load of lead. It's going to put us well overweight. Ah, and here's another one, mine single, and that will be the one I needed for the 3 lights. It tells you all about the light ones there. So again, there is a few around here. If you don't know the answers, you can do it. And again, you see my weight up to 332. Lead is very heavy, but very good. Let's put the light on. 160 pounds there. I will just drink water out of the water fountain. Just get my water topped up. We've got some ribs on that thing, so we'll just eat the ribs for the moment. If I remember right, that's the Perception 2 one. Oh, and there's more over here. There is a vendor upstairs, but I can't remember what he sells off the top of my head. want to find the bench to break down first. And I think it is up by that vendor. That's just another way into the room we was just at. And I can hear him walking around the... the bench is in here.
Analyzing. Knowledge exam results. Congratulations. Please proceed to physical examination site.
Headaches are good. That's a damage resistance drug. I always forget to use it, to be honest. But in certain fights it could be useful. And I think this gets me into here. You can do both for the experience, so I think I am going to do that. It will pick up 3, so that's definitely the answer. Like I said, sometimes I'm easy, but with our low intelligence, it can be really tricky to get through these. I won't open the door, and then I'm going to pick the door for some more extra experience. Because we are close to the level, we might be able to get it. Okay, so it's somewhere up here. Just some ammo and some guns. Plan for light metal legs. You can find plans just randomly around. There is some locations with some very, very good plans. Which can get you good items to be able to make your daily cap limit quite easily with clothing. And while I'm here, let's see if we can modify that legendary we picked up, which was the lifesavers. Yeah, we could put pocketed on there. That gives us a bit more weight. And we'll turn to boiled, just to give us a bit more damage resistance. So what's our weight up to now? 180, but we are nearly at capacity.
Hydrate responsibly before initiating running. Proceed. Applicant encumbrance level not considered during physical examination.
Definitely upstairs I need to get to, because I know that's where the vendor is. I think there was enemies up here the last time I went, but again, it's all changed, really. This is definitely the place I wanted to get to. Duct tape, adhesive, we're always going to take that at the moment. We still haven't got our adhesive farm set up because we haven't got a good water supply in our camp yet. And we'll take the office fan, that's going to be more. Screws.
Stay safe out there. Respond.
Let's just have a look and see what he's got to trade. Oh, let's go to weapons first. Okay, I could buy, but again, them level 1s and level 5s, that's no good. Level 10s, not really any good.
Your training applicant will make a fire.
Nothing there I'm going to buy. It's more your plans I'm interested in. That's for fights, which we won't be able to solo, not anytime soon. We could buy the plan for the 44 revolver so we can make them ourselves. No, I didn't think he could sell the crossbow pan.
Your
Unlucky.
overseer says
Now we could get
hello,
possibly pocketed.
vault
We've
dweller.
already got most.
Glad you made it to Charleston.
I think I am going to buy the plan for that. Because that's the one I need in the camp. We will be moving our camp somewhere by water pretty soon. And we have already got the plan for the industrial one, so... No, I'll leave off on it. And again, good place here if you want junk. You'd say him 10 screw short, coming here, buy you 10 screws, it will just allow you to craft items, but we are good. Any mods I can use? Hunting rifle, no, nothing there. I could put a treated, which is just a bit of energy resist now, but nothing there, and you can buy ammo if you need to.
Responders, set up this trading post for
Yeah, I think I use this later.
Unit.
Should be safe just jumping off the edge here without taking damage.
You have completed one.
Just make sure everything's scrapped down before it disappear.
Required examinations moderate. Congratulations have been issued. Yay.
And unfortunately, I do use caps to when we're doing fast travel back to the camp. So it's telling me to do the physical exam. I know that's not far. And we have already got Charleston. I think what I'm going to quickly do is pop back to my camp, which is free, and then I'll pay to get back down. And while I'm here, I am going to quickly take the bow off and put my green thumbs on. And I'm just going to harvest all these plants, put everything away, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, I've just sorted out stuff at the base. Done a little bit of crafting with making some fertilizer. Put a load of stuff. And I've just noticed I've got 2 plants I haven't learned. We picked those up from completing quests. So let's get them out the way. And I've got about 77 capacity, so that's better than I've had for a while. Unfortunately, a lot of our gear at the moment is quite heavy with the armour. So that weighs 6.8, that weighs 3.2, and not everything's pocketed. So again, if I do find a better chest, I might just get rid of the bolstering because it's not doing anything. It might actually be a good idea to just craft a level 15 set if we can. Let me have a look if we can do that. No, it's only up to level 10 with that, and the metal one is level 10. So yeah, I'd have to wait till level 20 before I make the next set, and I don't think I've got anything else in here. Got sturdy leather. That's up to level 10 as well. It's just a bit heavier than the standard one. So yeah, I can't craft anything else. So let's go back to complete the physical exam, at least in this episode. So we're going back to Charleston, which we've already visited, so I'm allowed to go back. We've got Armour headquarters. Go to Armour instead. Actually, that just does remind me. I think there's an overseer's log in Charleston in the DMV. It might be a good idea to pick that up. So going to Charleston might have been the best. So the DMV is over by the Capitol building. You can tell it by the big gold top on it. You need to be careful because there will be a lot of enemies. The one I'm more interested around here, there's one called the Snallygaster. It is really tough for us to be able to take out something like that. They do diseases. You can get up on the buildings, as you see. That's down there. You can climb up, and a lot of these do have multiple floors you can get to. Not everything. And there's a floater up there. I didn't realise there was floaters around here. They have ranged attacks. Can be quite deadly. They're normally with super mutants. Something can see me, but I don't know what. I swear he's there. Whatever. Oh, it is a Snallygaster. As you see, even with shots, luckily he's caught on the scenery. I am going to take him out. And the floaters up there, they haven't seen me, so let's stay in hidden. We'll take him out. He has acid and stuff on him. So his eye can be broke down to leather, and that can be broke down to, well, that's just asbestos and acid in there as well. Can be useful in certain recipes. But yeah, if he wasn't stuck. But then that makes the next one a little easier. Because we've got to be over there, then we have to run across the round here. Let me just clear a couple of little bits. There is another Grafton monster sort of that way. But he doesn't really get in our way for this. And there's some super mutants over there. See if I can get him with the bow. There is a dog with him, I think, as well. That's not too bad. So again, you do have quite a good range on this. Yeah, it's over there. And you'll see these little arrows with the responder symbol on. That's to tell you where to go for the event, which we're about to do, the physical exam. It's not quite an event, it's more a quest. You have to run around a lot of these, come round here and come back. And you have to do it in a certain amount of time. As you see, it tells you where to come back. But as long as you go and press the button and get back... Oh, another super mutant there. One I could have done with hitting him. He's behind stuff, and there's another one with him as well. Does have a fairly good reload time on this bow compared to some of the guns we've got. Actually, talking about some of the guns we've got that really powerful blunderbuss, haven't we?
You hit like a rat roach.
I think there's somebody else alive as well. Oh, he's over there. So 2 if I can get him in sneak, 3 if I can't. Super mutants are normally pretty good for caps, and because as you saw that little symbol that popped up on the left, that's the cap collector trait. Oh, there's another 2. These are much tougher enemies, so I do have to be careful about the damage I'm doing to me. I did go and get my experience buff from sleeping. Again, just doing an area loot on these. I've got another 5 caps there. When it first came in, this cap collector changed. Super mutants was sometimes dropping 30 and 40 caps a piece. And that's telling us where to start the mission. So 2nd floor in this building. And as you can hear there, that's another super mutant. There's more super mutants in here. Which are on the next floor. See if I can prepare a shot ready. He's up on the next floor. Oh wow, there's somebody down with me as well. He got down fast. He must have dropped off the edge. I don't want to get overloaded before I'm doing the test. So this is the start point. And unfortunately with this one, I will get my gun out, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I need a fairly quick gun because I might need to shoot. But a lot of this time, I'm just going to be running. We've got 3 minutes or less to do it.
Examination will begin in 15 seconds.
And you have certain points, like these buttons here, you have to press.
Exam initiated. Activate initial checkpoint.
The thing is, I don't know if it's... I think it has selected it. That's fine. You can run for the building or you can just drop off the edge. I think I normally just drop off the edge. Fortunately, I haven't got much AP. Normally, by the time I come and do this, I'm pretty good with AP. We'll be coming back to here in a second.
Checkpoint activated. Return to start.
There is scorched around here. I'm just going to have to run past them all at the moment. I think coming on the inside of this is safer, so I don't have to aggro the rafter monster. When he's already up to me, I might just have to kill him if he's that fast. Yeah, you see how many I've got on my tail. Quite a lot. And I'm out of AP, which is making it even worse. I didn't realise there was a water dino here. This is not the way I normally come. We've only got a minute left, and again, the problem I've got is the stamina more than anything else. So I'm going to go and run up the same way we went into the building. And I think that turret I managed to aggro is attacking the Scorch, so that's why we've not got him on our tail. Yeah, we managed to lose most of them. That's good. Let's come back to the button.
Congratulations, applicant. Please
225, not bad.
To initiate final
Well, like I said, there was a lot
extermination
of enemies. Luckily, we managed to outrun them. That should give me the level 17, which it has. Oh, initiate the final exam.
Greetings, applicant. This is Melody Larkin, Firebreather's captain. Congratulations on your progress thus far. Until recently, we'd now be moving you on to our final exam. A nice, easy run through an active mind burn. But these days, we got bigger fish to fry. The scorched creatures have been pouring through Big Bend Tunnel. Someone has to stop them. And the Firebreathers are the only ones with the tools and the know-how to get it done. So, for your final exam, you'll be running a course cooked up by our very own Lieutenant Madigan to get you up to speed on dealing with these scorched. Head on over to the Belchin Betty shaft when you're ready. Our handler bot, Bernie, will get you oriented. Come back alive and human, and you're in.
So he's telling us to head to the exam site now. And I think that's the Belching Betty I went at the start of the episode. We now got to go back there. And because we've already visited it, I can just warp straight there. But yeah, this was supposed to have a crossbow on the table, and unfortunately, our luck, it wasn't there. And because we're in the same world and we haven't reset it, it won't be here now. You can get a power armor frame that drops in this location as well, which isn't here either, so we got a bit unlucky, unfortunately. And I think we did pick up all the loot the last time. Apparently it's locked again. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing in there. Telling me to collect my kit.
Ticket is grounds for immediate dismissal.
Uniform, helmet.
briefing. Holotape issued.
And an anti-scorch training pistol. Now that's, I don't normally use that in any of my other runs, but this run that could actually be quite good. Because it's a 10mm, we'll have a look at it in a second. Making sure I don't. Let's give it a load of ammo for it.
Proceed to examination target.
Okay, so we're going to listen to the holotape. But before we do that, I just want to have a look at that weapon. I know it has a bonus. 25% more damage, and it's a level 15, which is even better. So that might become...
Leading on
Let's put it onto there.
is not encouraged.
So if we check that against our other weapons... So again, we used 10 mils before. I like 10 mils. They do feel nice and mighty. 25% more damage. So against the Scorched, that'll be doing about 24 damage. My Somerset special will be doing 50, but it's a slower reload, and you can have 6. This one has
infected personnel.
12 in the chamber. And it has quite a good sight on already. Let's try and get this finished. It might be a bit of a longer episode because this can be quite long. I don't think there's too much lore in here. So again, we have got our gas mask on. But as you can see, like, there's petrified people in here. Looks fairly stable. It doesn't look like there's anybody around me, so let's just have a quick look. There's quite a lot of enemies to kill in here, if I remember right. Oh, I forgot the soap in here. I will pick that up because it's part of the weekly challenges. I'll take it, but I'm not going to drink it. And if I remember right, it's that door we've got to get through. Warning, do not enter. This facility is sealed. Now again, you can click the petrified corpses with a chance to gain an item. Well, we've got some caps. That might have been from... If the caps are from these, I've never seen that before. I don't know where we got them caps from. Maybe it was just entering. Let's turn the light on because otherwise you're not going to see anything. Try not to walk on the fire. And again, they do a very good job of depicting this as like hell on earth sort of. Oh, actually, he's telling us to listen to the holotape. I forgot to do that. Let's listen to that while I kill these first few enemies.
Welcome, recruit, to your final exam. I'm Hank Madigan, Firebreather Lieutenant. Exam simple. Reach the bottom of the mine, hit the emergency beacon down there, and come back up. All you gotta do is survive a little slice of living hell. All the scorch that call it home. And I get this is extreme. But we need to know if you can hack it before you got half a dozen other people counting on you. But you're not going in empty-handed. You've been issued a modified 10mm. We figured out the scorched aren't big fans at depleted ultrasite. The field trip to AMS HQ to figure out how to make this stuff, but it's the most effective tool we found for putting them down. So time to prove you can put it to good use. Suit up, strap in, and move out, recruit.
Okay, the one thing I didn't realise is this is set as an automatic. I don't like automatics on this. So if I do come across a weapons bench, I will be changing that. There is a story in here as well. I think this was the first tape here. There was definitely a dead body around here with a tape on him. Okay, might be a little further in. Might be this one. So we'll listen to these while I'm looting. Now that's part 2, so let's find part 1. Oh, I must have already picked it up on area loot. Yep, Scorch Slayer's Journal. Let's listen to this.
Is it on? Yeah, the red light is on, so it's recording. This is Maxine Ballard, squad leader of the Scorch Slayer. We're making this recording to document our descent into the Belching Betty mine for the final exam.
Well, say which exam.
Oh, right. For the Firebreather's final exam, we're supposed to head inside, find the emergency beacon, and watch out for Scorched.
Piece of cake.
I don't know. If it's so easy, why hasn't anyone else completed the exam?
Because they weren't us. We've been hunting Scorched at the farms for days. How much harder could the ones in the mines be? Grow a little backbone.
Come on, guys. Let's stick together on this. All right, shut up. Okay, Scorch Slayers. It's time to lock and load. Let's get the job done.
Okay, so we're going to read number 2 in a second. I thought there was a bench up here, but unfortunately it's an armour one, not a weapons one, so I can't take this off auto. So at the moment, I might just switch back to my 44. If I get swarmed, then it might be good to change back to that. Now, because we're in the mines, let's put my gun away so I can actually see my character. And we picked up a new outfit, so let's just wear it for this. Proper Firebreather outfit. Let's be part of the lore. And let's listen to part 2 while I continue on killing and cleaving the enemies out.
Okay, squad leader. Tim and Andrew are both dead. Now what the hell are we supposed to do?
Shut up, Sai. She's recording. Entry 2. We've lost Timothy Wolf and Andrew Rhodes to a swarm of Scorched. And the rest of us barely made it past them alive. I'm beginning to think Melody Larkin may have underestimated the difficulty of this exam.
You're damn right she did. This is suicide. Well, the hell with this. I'm going back.
No, you're not. You're sticking with us.
Why? So we can get picked off one by one until we're all dead? No way, not me.
You know what, Sai? You've been acting like a coward ever since we started tackling the Scorch at the farms. And now, Tim and Andrew are dead because of you.
What the hell are you talking about?
I saw him, Max. When those Scorched pushed through the tunnels, they came at us from all sides. Tim and Andrew were holding, and they told Sai to watch the back, but he didn't. He ran away and left their rear flank wide open. That's what took them down.
Bullshit! She's lying, Max.
Oh, both of you knock it off. Sylvester, if you want to go, go, but you're going back alone, and I guarantee we didn't clear everything behind us. But even if you make it, mark my words, you'll never be part of this squad again.
Fine. To hell with both of you. I'm out of here!
You're seriously letting him go? Yeah, Rita. We're better off without him.
Okay, so one of them ran off and left everybody else to defend. I think I may have come the wrong way than they intended you to come, because I haven't seen the third body yet. And again, a lot of these quests we're doing now are there's a workbench. Are pre-Wastelanders. So this was when there was no NPCs in the game. So everybody you did find was dead. It's a bourbon, no whiskey. I'm having a lot of shots from a lot of places, but I can't see anybody, so there must be a bit of me. There was an up and a down. Pick lock. And a chemistry bench in here as well. Well, not going to use a shotgun, so that one can be broke down. We'll keep our normal gear. Okay, we're good. We're about as light as we can be. Oh no, so it looks like there was only a down. That was just to access the workbench, possibly. I think there's a way around here as well to go. But yeah, that place we was just in towards the end of this. So I think I did go the wrong way at the very start. Because there was a left and a right. So I'm going to go back and take the left path. So let's go down this tunnel. Because there was an area by a conveyor belt is where I was expecting to go. Ah, there, you can see there's already Scorched in front of me. Try and get an headshot. Yep, he's gone in one. I do like the feel of the 44s in this game. But he's looking that way, so let's go around the back of him. As long as you back off, the melee attackers aren't that dangerous. Because it only has 6 shots, it's worth just keep reloading it all the time. If I remember right in here, there was an ultrasight vein, and if you collect it, it calls in an extra squad of people. I can hear people around me. I think them behind here. If you try and shoot somebody out of range, you will do less damage. Okay, we got all them out. Yeah, I think it was up here. There's an ultrasight vein, and it will call in more enemies. Well, we're just using XP food, so we might as well. Unless they fix that, because it used to be an well, sort of a bug in the game that people used to use. Where there was ultrasight veins, you could keep clicking it and it would keep calling in squads. Indefinitely. Yeah, this is the place I was expecting. Now, I haven't found the third body. I thought I would have found that by now. And yeah, don't jump down there. Have to walk round. And there was some more enemies down here, if I remember right. I think there's a room on the right-hand side. There's another one there, but that's a petrified one to the left of it. We'll get rid of it as well, just so they don't use this cover. Yeah, that's the room I thought there was. Tinker's workbench. So it does have most of the workbenches in here for you to use. Again, we're not going to use shotguns, let's break them down. Eventually I will start selling weapons, but that's normally when you'll get the combat rifles. I will be just keeping them on me and selling them. You can get a good amount of caps with a good, decent enough charisma. You can get 31 caps a piece for those. Collect our loot. See how we're doing. So we're nearly up to 1,000 caps, so I'm happy with that. Yep, more to fight. And again, this isn't really the place for a bow. Somebody's shooting me. There's the boss monsters up there. So I think where we was before was just in the top area, up the very top there above this room. He's hiding around there. He's not in cover, so we've got him. And I do want to get to that weapons workbench, because it would be nice changing that to... actually, this is the finishing goal. We'll come back to that in a minute. good way into level 8. We'll be getting level 18. Probably after we get this quest. Make sure there's nothing else to loot in here. We're still good on carry capacity. Magnets. I think they have fibre optics in as well, if I remember right. I know they had good scrap in there, but I can't remember what it was. Ah, it was nuclear material, ceramic and copper. Probably one of the biggest copper items you can get in the game. Now, there is a Dowen. Ah, that's just down to the other side where it was just. And if I remember right, up the stairs will take me back to that weapons workbench. You could come in the one side and then go out the other side. I haven't found the rest of those bodies yet. And I know there's more of those holotapes. And that blast one I've just picked up was for nuclear material as well. Unfortunately, we can't use the buzz blade. It's not that good in here. It was sort of usable in Fallout 4. Okay, let's just break it down. If we can't modify it, we'll just have to use it as a... Ah, I can't change it. A little annoying, unfortunately. I thought I could change it into a single shot. Let's break all this down because it's heavy junk, that is. Don't need that mod. Okay, we're good. Let's go back down to where we was just. And remember where the stairs are on this side. This part is a lot better when you've got the knowledge of already doing it once. Unless it's up here, the holotape I'm thinking of. I might have already picked him up on a area loot. So we did 1, 2. Okay, listen to the number 3.
Entry 3. Sylvester left the team some time ago. We heard his screams echoing through the mines only minutes after he left. Rita and I are all that's left. Despite the odds, we've somehow made it to the beacon. We've done it.
What's supposed to happen when we activate that beacon?
I don't know. I suppose we'll get Melody Larkin's next instruction about how to get out of here.
Well, there's no reason for us to stand here and wait. Push the damn thing. Oh my god.
They're everywhere. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but we didn't come this far just to give up.
I'm with you, Max.
If we don't make it out of here, I just want you to know it's been a real honor, Rita.
Likewise. Now let's go show those Scorched what it means to be a Firebreather.
Okay, so it's now telling us to activate the emergency beacon. What could go wrong?
Applicant task successful. Return to surface for examination completion.
I'll turn my light off just for a second. It is bright enough. There's one behind me. I can already... changes they've done recently to endurance and all that has made everyone a bit more tanky than they used to be. There's another one. You used to take a lot more damage in this early game than this. Okay, now it's telling me to return to Bernie. I think this route was a little more straightforward. What could ever go wrong if you're in a scorch-infested area? And there's a lot on blaring. And I'll bring you back when we're outside, unless something happens. Okay, and we're outside now, so let's go and talk to Bernie. Let's put the gun down.
All examinations complete. Congratulations. Issuing orientation holotape. Please proceed to Charleston Fire Department for company registration.
So he's told us where to go. And this time I am just going to fast travel there. Only took us one cap. Actually, I don't think we've had the level up yet.
Please proceed to Captain's office for final registration.
I forgot an alarm clock. A desk fan as well. And it was up the stairs, wasn't it? Where's the stairs? And just jump on the boxes to get on the fire truck to get on the part. Oh no, it's telling us to go into here. Oh, I think I've missed a room. We didn't loot this one. Scalpel. Man versus Machine, Charleston Herald. We'll do that in the next one because that's a part of something I do want to do in a future episode. So I'll just keep that for the moment. So we'll do that as well in a second. So do the terminal first. Register new Firebreather. Listen to the priority message. And I want to go into the schematic archives as well. Unfortunately, we can't use that one. And he's telling us Big Ben Tunnel for that. If we want the shotgun mod, we have to go to the Big Ben Tunnel. And if we want the rifle one, we go to the Big Ben Tunnel. I think it might have unlocked the 10mm Scorch mod. So we might be able to make just a standard 10mm and change it. Muster Point, the Rusty Pick. Now, we visited that at the end of the last episode. It's where we got our legendaries from. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Word has come down from on high. We've got exactly no more time to wait for Madigan to show, so we're going to have to do this without him. We move on Big Ben tomorrow. Muster Point is at the Rusty Pick. You'll be in gear and ready to move at 7 o'clock. Sleep well tonight, because tomorrow we're saving Appalachia. And that was from Melody. Range temporarily closed. Heads up, gang. Firing range is closed until further notice, while the explosives for the tunnel job are on site. I'll send out the message once it's clear for us to again. Until then, you're going to have to find healthier ways to express your anger. Stopping the Scorched. Attention all Firebreathers, meeting at 6 o'clock today in the exam room. No exceptions. We've got a plan to dealing with the Scorched. You want to save Appalachia, you'll make sure to checks in the seat by 6 PM. Excavator armor. This is a very good armor. It is one I will make. It will take 10 kilos to be, or 10 pounds, whatever you're playing around the world. It would take 10 weight in your inventory. But it's very useful as a carry weight capacity. If you've done a looting run and you want to go back to your base, it can give you 175, it's either 150 175 extra carry capacity. So it would be something I would spend the resources to make. It's down in the south by where we are, but further south. So we'll get that eventually. Although we won't be using power armor, we will be using it as a tool to get the loot back to our base. Rumour is the Gararan mining excavator armor, while maybe for the mining method of the future, was actually a seriously rugged hunk of machinery, smoke, fire, gas resistant, and apparently the Garans kept all the tech to make them in their own very own basement. Any fire breathers that find themselves in the vicinity of Bramwell should pop into the old Garan HQ, see if you can find the old suits laying around. Melody. Scouts for AMS headquarters. Again, we will talk more about those in a future episode. It's a mining services basically. We've got a good lead on some tech that should make blowing holes in the Scorched easier, and we're looking for volunteers to go and collect. The crew will be cutting a route across the mountains to get there, since Big Ben's still in the hands of the freaks, then heading into the Art of Watoga, which has apparently gone haywire without proper adult supervision. For this reason, any volunteers will be outfitted with only the finest in firepower. All interests, please speak to Lieutenant Madigan. Another note for Melody, and the last one, Big Ben is off limit. As many of you heard by now, we've traced the influx of Scorch to a single source, Big Ben Tunnel. Initial reports suggest the parties we've run across so far are only the beginning. Now we're not going to sit on our thumbs while these things make their way into our heap, but we're not about to waste lives rushing in without a plan. So until further notice, all patrols and scouting parties should steer clear of the Big Ben Tunnel and the surrounding areas, and no one leave the station without a firearm. And now we'll come out and listen to the priority message which is about to play. Or is it put in our inventory? Oh no, we've got to listen to it over there. I think we've looted this. Again, a bit of an information dump on this one, but it is setting up the story. And there it is. I thought we had to press this early, but now we press it, listen to the message.
There are 800,000 outstanding support calls. There is one priority call. Accessing.
Maria, Melody, whoever's down there, it's Madigan checking in. At long last. I'm up here just outside the top of the world, and I found something I think could be game-changing. Don't ask me where I got it. I just need you to send backup up here quick. The best guns you can spare. Call me back at this frequency as soon as you can. Madigan out.
Hopefully it's give us enough for the level up. Thousand experience and a level up from that, so we will do the level loop. And there is one more thing I want to do before I close the episode. Like I said, it is going to be a bit of a lengthy one. This one is today. Did we leave a plan on the side?
In the station.
Did we actually come in the back room here? Yeah, it looks like we've looted it. There's nothing anywhere. We've looked in his inventory already. So Madigan's trail now is telling us to go to the top of the world, which is all the way over here. Now, the closest we've been to is the power station, but there is mountains in between. It might still be the best way to try and get to it. Is there's like a little pass in the middle here. But the best way would probably be to go around here, because this is a very important building, and it is one place I know we can buy the plans for the crossbow. And it's what basically is a Responders headquarters now. It was for a different purpose when the game was released. Now it's a Responders headquarters. So again, it would be nice just popping in there. There is some daily quests and stuff to do from there for reputation, which might be worth picking up if them close. But some of them can take you all the way around the map, and most of the map we still haven't even accessed. So we haven't touched the newer area down here. This will be the last area we go to, because that's the latest one which just got added. We've still got the whole of the ash heap to do. We've still got a lot of place in the forest. We haven't even touched the outside here to do. We haven't touched any of the toxic wasteland yet, which I want to go and do. All this down here. So again, this game is just tremendously big. Bigger than you actually think. And I would like to go and visit and start the quest line for the Riverside Manor as well. But to finish off the episode, we did mention earlier, I'm pretty certain there's one in the DMV at the Charlton building. We won't be doing the DMV stuff today, but I just want to pop in and get the holotape. And again, the Overseer's chests I do want to get because a lot of them do have very useful plans. Now, the other Grafton monster is always down here. Somewhere along this stretch here. So just be careful and don't jump off because you will take damage. But yeah, he's normally around there. And we know they can spawn because we've already seen Grafton monsters in this playthrough. Okay, he's unusual. He's normally here, right in this spot. Unless the Scorch killed him earlier. When we run the Scorch through here. DMV, it's around here. We'll just go into sneak just in case any of these Scorches are still alive. And again, the automatics can be fairly good. It's just not my preferred play style. I use them as a backup weapon more than my main. Yep, the DMV. And this quest is a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And I do love it. I think it's a fantastic quest. So I'm going to listen to the Overseers. Okay, we've got the water purifier plan. Very nice. And we'll listen to the holotape from the Overseer before we continue.
Overseer's log, Charleston capital. If automation still rules West Virginia, then Charleston is the heart of the machine. Bureaucracy still pumping away without any people to serve. There's a lesson there somewhere. Dealing with these terminal systems like it's just a normal day in America is somewhere between disturbingly comforting and completely insane. But there's a lot of secrets in this old capital that we'll need to find.
Before we can do the DMV stuff when we do get to that, a couple of episodes ago when we had the Overseer's log from Camp McClinclough, it did tell us to start our training, which is still there. We would have to do that and complete that before we can do the stuff at the DMV. But again, the quests do pop up which ones. So there's another one up here, the next journal's in Softon. That's the personal logs. So that'll be worthwhile picking up. I can pick up the honey from there. That's for the daily quest down here, which gives me script. It gives me, which can turn into legendary items. It also can give me some really good booze, especially for us. There's some more honey we can pick up in the mountains there. So again, as the map's starting to open up a little bit to us, and we have this current event that's going on in Helvetia at the moment. But again, I won't be doing it on this character. It takes too long to do it solo. But I think that's a great place to call it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next one.